So we are starting with motion and measurement of distance. In this particular part, we'll be talking about distance and how we can measure it. So let's just start with this. Okay, so let's suppose there are 3 houses and you live in one of these houses. Let's suppose this is your house. Okay, and this is your friend's house. One of your friend lives here, and there is one relative who lives in this house. Okay, this is your house. Okay, now you are getting really bored. Now you want to visit one of your friends. Okay, so you come out and you go to your friend's house and you visit. Okay, now next day you want to visit your relative, so you come out and you go to your relative's house. Okay, so the path that you are traveling, okay, so this red path that you are traveling, or maybe this path is nothing but this is distance. Okay, the path that you are covering from your house to your friend's house or maybe to your relative's house, this path or this length of space is nothing but distance. Of course, the distance, if I talk about distance between your house and your friends, distance between your house and your friend is less, right? If you compare it with the distance between your house and the relative, that is little more. But how we can say more or less, because we are considering two cases. I can compare the two, your friend and your house, again your house and your relative. Okay, so I can say the distance between your house and your friend's house is less. Your house and your friend's house is less, but the distance between your house and your relative's house is comparatively more. So the path that you travel, this path which you are traveling, this path, you can see, so this path is the distance. Okay, again this path is the distance. Okay, you can see here also the length of space between 2 points is distance. So what were the 2 points that we were discussing? It was your house and your friend's house. That was case 1. And second case was again your house and your relative's house. Okay, so again you can see that there are 2 points, this is A and this is B. The distance between these 2 points is nothing but distance. Okay, so if the 2 points or 2 places are close by, the distance between them will be small. Otherwise, if the 2 distance or 2 places are far off, then the distance between them will be large. We have seen the example here. Okay, now what is measurement? Now we cannot always say that your distance is more or this distance is less. That will not make sense, right? We need to measure how much less or how much more. So for that we do measurement. Measurement is comparison of unknown quantity with a fixed quantity of same kind. Okay, so what do? We fix out something and then we compare it. So when you will see the examples, you will be able to relate to it, that what are we fixing and how are we comparing. So first let us see some examples, then you will get the idea of what is measurement. Okay, so now when you measure something, like you have your ruler, you have your inchy tape, you have your meter scale. When you go to clothes market or any shop which is selling clothes, you see that they have a big metal scale that is known as meter rod, right? So now they have it, but earlier it was not the case. People were not having these ruler, metal rods or anything like that. So they used their body parts, they used their different body parts to measure the length. Let me show you some examples. So there was this King Henry I of England. He said that the distance between the tip of the nose, this is the tip, so tip of nose and the thumb, you just stretch out your arm, this is your stretched arm, and this is your thumb. So this distance between the tip and the thumb, this will be called as yard. Okay, so now this is fixed that this is yard. Okay, if I stretch my hand and from my nose, tip of the nose, and till my thumb, it is going to be a yard. Okay, so now if I want to measure the length of any cloth, I will keep one end of the cloth on the tip of my nose, and then I will see how many yards of this is that cloth. Okay, it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be even like 2.5, 3.5. Okay, it depends upon the length of the cloth. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just fixing this becomes my fixed quantity. Okay, मैंने इसको फिक्स कर दिया. अब मैं अगर कुछ क्लॉथ लेकर आती हूँ, ठीक है, मान लो ये लंबा सा मेरा क्लॉथ है कोई, या मुझे लेंथ मेजर करनी है इसकी. अब मैं देखूँगी ये कितने यार्ड है. हो सकता है कि ये यहाँ से यहाँ ले जाके और ऐसे करके ये 2 यार्ड हो. दिस इज़ 1 यार्ड. दिस इज़ जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल. ओके, दिस कुड बी अगेन 1 यार्ड. तो टोटल जो इसकी लेंथ हो गई क्लॉथ की वो कितनी हो गई? 2 यार्ड्स हो गई. तो दिस इज़ व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग यू दैट यू फिक्स्ड समथिंग. हमने जैसे यहाँ पे क्या अभी नीचे क्या देखा हमने, दैट वी फिक्स्ड इट 2 यार्ड. अननोन क्या था हमारे पास? लेंथ ऑफ क्लॉथ. हमें ये नहीं पता था, पर हमें ये पता था. तो हमने इस यार्ड से इसको क्या करा? कंपेयर करा. और जब हमने कंपेयर किया तो हमें पता चला कि जो लेंथ है वो एक्चुअली कितनी है? 2 यार्ड्स है. सिमिलरली वी कैन फिक्स अदर थिंग्स ऑल्सो, सिर्फ यार्ड नहीं. सो यू कैन यूज़ हैंड स्पैन ऑल्सो. इन दिस यू जस्ट हैव टू स्ट्रेच आउट योर हैंड. आप अपना हाथ बिल्कुल खोल देंगे. सो लेंथ बिटवीन दिस थंब एंड दी स्मॉलर लिटिल फिंगर is your hand span. This length is nothing but hand span. Similarly, cubit is the length. This is your arm. So the length from this point till the this is your middle finger. So till the tip of the middle finger and from this end. So this becomes your cubit. Okay, so these methods were used: yard, hand span, cubit. They were used to measure the length of different things. But there was a big problem with this. There was a big drawback or disadvantage of using them. The disadvantage was that it used to vary from person to person. If there is a boy, the boy must be having small body parts, boy, or there is a girl. But if there is an adult, so the adult must be having larger body parts, right? So you will get different length. Okay, if a boy measure the length of the cloth, he might get 2 yards. He might get the answer as 2 yards. But if the adult will measure, because the body parts are long, so he might get 1.5 yards. So now there is going to be a confusion. They might fight over it that no, I am right, but the boy would say no, I am right. So this creates lot of confusion. Okay, lot of conflicts. This is going to create lot of confusion, conflicts, which is not right. So what happened? People came up with standard units. This we're going to study in next part. next part we'll talk about this. But this was the main problem, that the length of different body parts varied from person to person. Okay, the length of body parts of different person is different. It varies from person to person. So handspan, yard, cubit could not be used for measuring them. In ancient times it could be used because there was nothing, they were not having any other thing. But now people came up with other things which were fixed. Okay, now how do you measure something? Whenever you measure something, you have two parts. One is the number and another is the unit. Like we measure the length of the cloth. Okay, so it was 2 yards, if you remember. Here I told you that it is 2 yard. Okay, so now this 2 becomes the number. Okay, so there are two parts. One is the number. You can see the first part of measurement consists of number. Okay, these are numbers. Second consists of the unit, जैसे हमने यहाँ पर यार्ड यूज़ किया. ठीक है, सेकेंड पार्ट इज़ दी tells us the name of the unit. ठीक है, अब there is one example also. You must have heard about meter. ठीक है, so if the length of a table is 2 meter, then 2 is the number. ठीक है, 2 is the number, while meter is the unit. Okay, so whenever you have to measure something, there are two things. One is number, second is the unit. If these two things are present, only then we say that the measurement is right, or that whatever you have measured is right. Okay, if you just write yard, it is wrong. If you just write 2, it is also wrong. It has to be 2 yard, only then it is going to be correct. Okay, we are having only last thing, that measurement can be on three types. Measurement can be of 3 types. One, it could be length. Simply there is a rod or some thread is there, just want to know how long it is. Okay, it will only have length. But if something has width also, this is the length but it has some width also, then we say we can measure the area कि वो कितनी जगह पे फैला हुआ है. ठीक है, but if something is having length, ठीक है, then something is having width also. मान लो this is the width, I should write here. This is the width, कि वो कितना चौड़ा है, and there is height also. Okay, so when we have these 3 things, we try to find out the volume, कि वो एक रूम में कितनी जगह घेर रहा है. ठीक है, वॉल्यूम होता है जगह घेरना. ठीक है, कोई चीज़ है वो कितनी पूरे उस रूम में, उस जगह पे कितनी जगह घेर रही है, वो होता है वॉल्यूम. एरिया होता है बस ऊपर से, कि वो ऊपर से कितनी जगह ले रहा है. ठीक है, जैसे आपका कारपेट हो गया, कि वो कारपेट कितना एरिया कवर कर रहा है. ठीक है, बट अगर आपके हाथ में कोई क्यूब है या कोई भी चीज़ है, वो कितनी जगह घेर रही है उस रूम में, वो होता है वॉल्यूम. और लेंथ होता है कि कोई चीज़ कितनी लंबी है. ठीक है, आई होप द चैप्टर इज़ क्लियर टू यू. Stay tuned for next part of this. We'll discuss more on this. Till then, happy learning.